Have you ever wondered why your cat is having diarrhea? Knowing what to do when your feline friend is in such distress can make all the difference. So, what causes diarrhea in cats? This is a question many cat owners find themselves asking, and the answer can be quite complex. Firstly, dietary changes can lead to feline diarrhea. This is because cats have sensitive digestive systems, which can react adversely to sudden shifts in food type or quality. For instance, if you switch your cat from a primarily dry food diet to a wet food diet or vice versa, this could result in diarrhea. Similarly, introducing new foods into your cat's diet too quickly can also upset their stomachs. Another common cause of cat diarrhea is food allergies. Yes, just like humans, cats can be allergic to certain types of food too. The most common food allergens for cats are fish, beef, dairy, and chicken. If your cat has a food allergy, their body will react by causing inflammation in the digestive tract, which can lead to diarrhea. Infections, both bacterial and parasitic, are also common causes of diarrhea in cats. Bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can cause gastrointestinal upset, as can parasites like Giardia and Coccidia. These infections can be particularly dangerous because they can lead to dehydration, which is a serious health risk for cats. Lastly, various diseases can cause diarrhea in cats. Inflammatory bowel disease, hyperthyroidism, and certain types of cancer can all result in chronic diarrhea. These conditions are serious and require immediate medical attention. However, it's important to remember that while these are some of the most common causes, they are not the only ones. Stress, certain medications, and even swallowing foreign objects can also lead to diarrhea in cats. In conclusion, many factors can cause diarrhea in cats, ranging from simple dietary changes to serious diseases. It's always essential to monitor your cat's health closely and seek veterinary advice if you notice any changes in their bowel movements. Understanding the cause is the first step towards finding the right treatment. Now, what are the signs that your cat might be suffering from diarrhea? The first and most obvious symptom of diarrhea in cats is a change in the consistency, frequency, or volume of their stools. Diarrhea is characterized by loose or watery stools, and your cat may visit the litter box more frequently than usual. In some instances, they might even have accidents outside of the box due to the urgency of their bowel movements. However, it's important to remember that diarrhea is a symptom, not a disease in itself. It's often an indication that something else is going on in your cat's body. So while changes in bowel movements are a clear sign of diarrhea, you should also be on the lookout for other symptoms that could hint at the underlying cause. A change in appetite is another common symptom. Your cat might eat less than usual, or they might show an increased thirst. These changes can be subtle, so you'll need to pay close attention to your cat's eating and drinking habits. A sudden change in diet can also lead to diarrhea, so consider whether you've recently introduced any new foods into their meal routine. Vomiting is another symptom that often accompanies diarrhea. It's not uncommon for cats to vomit occasionally, but if your cat is vomiting frequently or seems to be in distress, it could be a sign of a more serious problem. Lethargy or decreased activity is also a common symptom. If your cat is suffering from diarrhea, they might seem less energetic or playful than usual. They may spend more time sleeping or resting, and they may not show interest in activities they usually enjoy. Remember, these symptoms are not just signs of discomfort, but also potential indicators of a more serious underlying condition. If your cat is showing any of these signs, it's important to consult with a veterinarian to determine the cause and appropriate treatment. These signs are your cat's way of telling you something's not right. Once you've identified the symptoms, what can you do to help your cat? Firstly, it's important to consult a veterinarian. They can provide a proper diagnosis and recommend appropriate treatments based on the severity and cause of the diarrhea. Remember, each cat is unique, and what works for one may not necessarily work for another. One of the most common treatments for cat diarrhea is a change in diet. If the diarrhea is caused by dietary indiscretion, that is, your cat eating something it shouldn't have, a bland diet can help settle the stomach. This could include boiled chicken or whitefish, cooked without any seasoning, or your vet may recommend a prescription diet specifically designed for cats with digestive issues. Hydration is also crucial. Diarrhea can quickly lead to dehydration in cats, particularly if it's severe or ongoing. Make sure your cat has access to plenty of fresh water. In some cases, your vet might suggest an electrolyte solution to help replace lost fluids and minerals. If the diarrhea is caused by an infection or parasites, medication will likely be necessary. Antibiotics can treat bacterial infections, while antiparasitic drugs can tackle parasites. Always follow the vet's instructions when giving medication to your cat, and make sure to complete the entire course of treatment, even if the symptoms seem to have resolved. In severe cases, when the cat is significantly dehydrated, or if the diarrhea is not responding to other treatments, hospitalization may be required. This can allow for fluid therapy, where fluids are administered intravenously, and constant monitoring by a veterinary team. Lastly, consider probiotics. These beneficial bacteria can help restore balance to your cat's gut, aiding in digestion and potentially reducing the frequency of diarrhea. Consult your vet to find a suitable probiotic supplement for your cat. Remember, the goal of treatment is not just to stop the diarrhea, but also to address its underlying cause. The right treatment, your cat can quickly bounce back to its playful self. But what if you could help your cat right at home? Let's dive into 10 home remedies that might lend a paw to your feline friend who's dealing with diarrhea. Remember, these are not alternatives to professional veterinary help, but can be used as supportive measures alongside prescribed treatments. First off, hydration. Cats with diarrhea are at risk of dehydration, so make sure there's plenty of fresh water available and encourage your cat to drink often. If your cat is reluctant, try adding a splash of tuna juice to make the water more appealing. Next up, a bland diet. Just like humans, cats can benefit from a gentle diet when their digestive system is upset. Small amounts of boiled chicken or white fish can be a soothing meal for a cat with diarrhea. Third, probiotics. These beneficial bacteria are essential for a healthy gut. Adding a probiotic supplement designed for cats to your pet's diet might help restore balance to their digestive system. Fourth, consider adding pumpkin to your cat's diet. The fiber in pumpkin can help absorb excess water in the gut and solidify stools. But remember, we're talking about plain canned pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling. Fifth, slippery elm bark. This natural remedy has been used for centuries to soothe digestive upsets. It forms a gel-like substance when mixed with water, which can help ease inflammation in the gut. Sixth, chamomile. This herb is known for its calming effects and can be used to soothe an upset stomach. A small amount of cooled chamomile tea added to your cat's water or food can provide some relief. Seventh, try a little yogurt. The beneficial bacteria found in yogurt can help restore a healthy gut microbiome. But be sure to use plain, unsweetened yogurt and only in small amounts. Number 8, activated charcoal. It's known to absorb toxins and can help ease diarrhea. However, it's crucial to consult with your vet before using activated charcoal, as it can interfere with other medications. Ninth, fasting. Sometimes a brief fasting period can help reset a cat's digestive system, but this should only be done under the supervision of a vet. And finally, 10th, aloe vera juice. A small amount can soothe the digestive tract and relieve diarrhea, but be sure to use a product that's safe for cats and free from aloe, a compound that can cause diarrhea. Remember, these remedies can help, but always consult with your vet for the best course of action. So we've covered a lot today about cat diarrhea. We've delved into the various causes, from dietary changes to intestinal parasites, and how these can disrupt your cat's digestive system. We've also touched on the signs to look out for, such as loose, watery stools, decreased appetite, and abnormal behavior, which can all indicate that your cat may be suffering from diarrhea. We've explored the different treatments available, both medical and natural, and emphasized the importance of consulting with a vet for a proper diagnosis and treatment plan. From adjusting your cat's diet to administering prescribed medication, there are several ways to help your cat recover. And lastly, we've listed 10 home remedies that could potentially ease your cat's discomfort, including hydration, probiotics, and pumpkin. These remedies, while not a substitute for professional veterinary care, can be a helpful addition to your cat's treatment regimen.